we welcome you warmly to the inaugural edition of the Women's Hockey India League, where 4 teams will tussle it out over the next couple of weeks. And we start off with the Delhi SG Pipers taking on the Odisha Warriors in the very first match of the Hero Hockey India League Women. And this marks a historic occasion.
जोहार रांची! आज इस ऐतिहासिक विमेंस हॉकी इंडिया लीग का पहला मैच खेला जाएगा दिल्ली एसजी पाइपर्स और ओडिशा वॉरियर्स के बीच। मेरे साथ दोनों ही टीम्स की कप्तान मौजूद हैं, नवनीत कौर और नेहा गोयल, और साथ ही साथ मौजूद है दोनों ऑन फील्ड एम्पायर्स भी, जिसका मतलब ये है कि इट्स टाइम फॉर द टॉस। तो यहाँ ओडिशा वॉरियर्स ने टॉस जीत लिया है। नेहा, क्या करना पसंद करेंगे आप?
Start.
Odisha Warriors have won the toss. They've decided to start the play.
And there you have both the teams striding out in earnest. To the left of your screen, in their all blue outfit with a smattering of orange, are the Odisha Warriors. To the right of your screen, in bright orange and blue, are the Delhi SG Pipers. And these two teams have the immense privilege of being a part of that historic occasion. There is the Delhi SG Pipers on the one hand, taking on the Odisha Warriors on the other. The two very, very excellent teams to herald the opening of the Women's Hockey India League. There is, of course, the Delhi SG Pipers lineup. Elodie Picard, the number 1 for Team Belgium, stands in goal for the SG Pipers. And in the backline, Jyoti Singh, Stephanie de Groove.
Odisha Warriors will be hugely dependent on number 8. Keep your eyes on her, Yibi Janssen. She was looking very sharp during the warm-ups as well, smashing some of those drag flicks right into the back of the net behind the goalkeeper.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6, 5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
let's play.
And let's play, says Navneet Kaur, and let's play, says everybody here at the Marangom K. Jaipal Singh Stadium as quarter one's underway. Pushing from left to right in their bright orange and blue attire are the Delhi SG Pipers, and from right to left are Odisha Warriors in their bright blue. And in the commentary box, this is Arun Venugopal, and I have alongside me Debansh, and a very good evening to one and all.
Absolutely, Johar as they say, and that's what we are looking for. And it's been an aggressive start thus far from the team in orange, which is, of course, in this case, the Odisha Warriors.
And Dave Smolanas, the analytical coach of the Indian women's team, is no stranger to the players here. He is the head coach of the Delhi SG Pipers.
It's a rapid start once again down the wings, and that's something that they're looking to exploit, the Delhi SG Pipers. We saw earlier a very good pass which was initiated from the middle of the midfield by Lily Ousley, but it was intercepted quite rightly by the teenager Sakshi Rana.
Again, a searching ball, but very nicely trapped right up front. They do have Sangeeta Kumari up front. It doesn't go to her. It was Navneet Kaur, the captain, in fact, who was right in front of goal. Could not tap one in, but could have been really, really close for the Warriors. There you see Preeti Dubey, second from left on the bench. No doubt she will have a prominent role to play.
Arun, that was good, smart defending, because Yibi Janssen was looking for an opponent's foot inside the circle, but Stephanie de Groove did very well.
And that was a missed pass, an opportunity now inside the circle. Is that going to be the first goal? So near and yet so far, the Pipers have been threatening to score. And this was going to be curtains, in fact, against them. Odisha Warriors had a golden opening.
Yes, it was poor defending to begin with, letting the ball go, and Kanika Sivach almost getting through, but good goalkeeping on that occasion by Elodie Picard, making sure that she made her shape big and closed down the angle on goal for the striker. This is much better from the Delhi SG Pipers. The last couple of minutes just getting a little bit of control, and down that left flank of theirs, causing some confusion for the defense of the Odisha Warriors.
And again, Delhi SG Pipers doing well to hold possession at the moment. And again, the umpire from New Zealand, Kelly Hudson, has been kept busy by both sets of players. Another opportunity, looking to find a find a stick right in front of goal, not to be at the moment.
Yes, what the umpires thus far have done well is keep things under control to a great extent. They are making sure that every time there is some kind of infringement, they step in and make sure that the tempers don't get frayed. You don't want to watch cards as early as this in such a historic occasion, such a big match. The first ever Hero Hockey India League for women.
The Warriors now looking to build pressure. They are overloading the left channel. This is a promising run. Navneet Kaur has been at the heart of action. And again, it's a 1v2 situation now. There was Sonika. And a great ball in. Circle entry has been made. Good defending. Good defending. Good calm work from the Delhi SG Pipers. Defender Lily Owsley on that occasion, ensuring that she held her ground, and Dave Smolinas will heave a sigh of relief.
Look at the pace on display already, Arun. Excellent pace from both teams, and Odisha Warriors just cranked up a notch and almost got in through the left flank and were able to in fact make a circle penetration, but that was good defending to repel them as well.
Make no mistake, there will be nerves. There will be nerves all around because both the teams will have the task cut out. It's a new tournament, it's a new terrain altogether. Here's the captain now, Neha Goyal, along the midfield. Once again overloading the left are the Warriors. It's a great run. And yet again the interception has been spot on.
Quite a few loose balls have fallen for them this time. Looking to go forward yet again. Well controlled to begin with, but a good bit of defending as well from the Pipers.
I think the Pipers will want to hold their own, will want to keep possession. It's a good give and go now. Sunalita Topo has the pace. And again, lifts it a little dangerously. And it was Jyoti who was at the receiving end of that lofted ball. Did cop one. These players, mind you, are incredibly tough, but that was a nasty blow.
This will sting because it's also quite cold here in Ranchi. When that ball comes in and you're not expecting it, it definitely hurts. Jyoti Chhatri comes from these parts, or not quite from Jharkhand, but from Odisha.
And again an opportunity here. And this time it's the Pipers who are peppering the opponent's goal. Elodie Picard will in fact not complain about the break. She will want Jocelyn Bartram now, her opposite number, to feel the heat. And even as we speak, the Warriors again purposefully taking the ball up front. They have clearly detected a chink in the Pipers' armor along the right channel, which is why they are overloading the left in the attack.
And their transitions are very fast. That's been quite impressive from Odisha Warriors. In the blink of an eye, they turn a defense into attack. And that's worked very well for them. Even when defending, there were 3 defenders who converged on the lone striker from the SG Pipers, suggesting that it will be a tough night in terms of getting goals for the Delhi SG Pipers if the Odisha Warriors defense stands this firm.
It's a near full press and they are looking for the circle entry. I think she pulled the trigger a tad bit early there, Devayan. There was not a forward there who could take advantage of that shot, but still, great first time passing, great transition from defense to attack, and this is not a bad ploy. Using the scoop, using the aerial opportunities there.
Yes, there was some telepathic understanding between Nisha Varsi and Neha Goyal, and that is not surprising at all because the two of them have practically grown up together. The two girls from Sonipat, whose mothers also actually grew up together, very close to each other, and that's where their friendship and their hockey life also has converged quite beautifully.
Indeed, Haryana, a state that's known for its wrestlers, for its shooters, has also produced quite a number of fabulous hockey players, and great interception now as the Pipers look to march ahead. Again triangulated on that occasion. It was a 3-on-1 situation, but I think it was Elizabeth Neal who gave a good account of herself with possession.
And particularly Lily Owsley has been very impressive for Delhi SG Pipers. She's been at the heart of everything in midfield, closing out some of the attacks from the opponents. Also quickly playing that double pivot role for her team and turning it into attack as she did on that occasion. And yet again, it's Pipers on the attack. They have a free hit inside the other side.
Just a reminder to all of you watching, this is the very first edition of the Women's Hockey India League, a historic occasion for a lot of these players and for the entire hockey fraternity in India, as the tournament gives all these players a taste of the big time, a great opportunity for Indian youngsters to commingle with overseas professionals, as well as I saw what the very first occasion, what impact the Men's Hockey India League had on the players, on some of the players that have made India proud in recent times, the likes of the captain Harmanpreet Singh or Manpreet Singh. They've all been products of the Hockey India League system, and the Indian women do hope, the likes of Savita, the likes of Nanmeet Kaur, they all do hope that the women's edition does much the same for the game.
Just about playing with some of these top players from around the world, as we are seeing in this match as well, that the Indian girls, some of the younger girls, look at them go. Absolutely no backward step, even when they're faced with some of the best midfielders, some of the best forwards in world hockey. And that's why this first quarter, even though it's not yielded a goal, it's produced some positive hockey from both sides.
Indeed. And again, a good sequence of passes there, but was unfortunately thwarted. Baljeet Kaur could not get the trap right. Copying one on the forearm. Now Delhi SG Pipers, the Indian women will not have fond memories of what happened in Ranchi just a year ago during the Olympic qualifiers, when India could not quite make the cut.
And it was a shame, because they'd done so well to qualify in 2016, also in 2021. Terrific performance there, beating Australia in the quarterfinals.
And here's an opportunity now. Circle entry was made, but did not again translate into a goal. But the Warriors have been amping it up, especially over these last couple of minutes.
I think it was a reverse shot to begin with. Not sure if it was a cross, and very close to Navneet Kaur. She almost got a stick to it. And had she been able to direct it goalwards, there's a good chance. There's not much that Elodie Picard could have done about that.
Under a minute now for the first quarter to come to a close, but Delhi SG Pipers will just hope to go through it unscathed, because they have been at the receiving end of one too many scares. And this is a team that boasts of the likes of Deepika, who has shown herself to be a ferocious drag flicker, but they are not really got a penalty corner. Neither team has one, but here is an opportunity for the Pipers. Preeti Dubey going near the 0-degree line as Sonalita Topo looks for support. 1-on-3. Again, a tall defender. A dusty interception again. And it was Caitlin Nobbs who came to the rescue of Odisha Warriors on that occasion.
Another name which is familiar to Indian hockey. Her father, Michael Nobbs, was the Indian coach. Her mother and aunt have been Olympians. Her mother's been an Olympic gold medalist. Her uncle has been an Olympian as well. So runs in the family. Not surprising that she's also been a part of the Olympics.
And everybody in the family seems to run a lot as well, as the first quarter comes to a close, and it heralds the end of what's been an absolutely riveting contest so far. Both the teams have threatened each other on multiple occasions. The Warriors doing a bit more of that as opposed to the Delhi SG Pipers, but it is still 0-0 as far as the opening quarter is concerned. A Belgian stalwart, if any. She's passing on critical inputs to her young teammates, and that's the kind of exposure that these young Indian players hope to achieve as well with the advent of the Women's Hockey India League. Emma Pouvre was, of course, a part of a very successful Belgian campaign in the FIH Pro League recently in Hangzhou, China. And she, alongside Elodie Picard, were part of a Belgian side that boasts of Stephanie van den Bora, Vanessa Bowmans, and many other players who have shown brightly. And here's an opportunity. And once again, here's an opportunity for Odisha Warriors by way of the very first penalty corner in this contest. And it was Frika Moyes who was there in front of goal. And there was a transgression that has yielded the very first PC of this contest and the Women's Hockey India League.
And this is a team which has some good options in terms of penalty corner takers.
In battery number 1. It will be Yibi Jansen. She goes for an almighty flick. And that is goal number 1 in the Hero Hockey India League Women's Edition. It is the Warriors who continue to threaten throughout the majority of the opening quarter. And it is that superstar, Yibi Jansen, who has opened the account here for the Odisha Warriors. What a start here in the second quarter. Clean hold and a brilliant flick.
Absolutely, gave no chance to the keeper. And
Well done, by the way, on the prediction as well. And here's an opportunity for Delhi SG Pipers. Here's Navneet Kaur, briskly sprinting across the turf, makes a circle and she goes for the backhander. Can she earn for her team a penalty corner? Not to be at the moment, but that's a good display of enterprise. They do have the long corner though, still with the ball. Again, great interception.
this was that particular shot. I thought this wasn't quite best option for her because it went into a very, very narrow angle. She was always going to be second best to the goalkeeper. And Yibi Jansen made it look so simple. That's a testament to the amount of work that she must be putting in behind the scenes.
Now another opportunity to double the lead for the Warriors here as Sakshi Rana, a promising teenager. The Indian women, of course, are going to be taking a part in the FIH Pro League next month in Bhubaneswar. So this is fertile ground to do some scouting thereby.
And somebody like Sakshi has good form in recent years as well, in recent times. In December, in the Junior Asia Cup triumph, she did score 8 goals. Of course, the show was stolen by her opponent today, Deepika, who scored 12 goals. Nobody else scored more than 10 in the entire competition.
Again, a brisk sprint across the turf this time from Delhi SG Pipers. Navneet Kaur, the captain, marshalling the midfield again. Stepping forward purposefully, looking for the circle entry. It's a 1v1, trying to find the defender's foot. But good defending once again. And Kelly Hudson, the umpire from New Zealand, doesn't think there was a foot inside the circle.
There's some good umpiring between the two, just getting together, consulting each other, thinking about whether there was an infringement, but there wasn't. Navneet, on a few occasions, she has had these mazy runs dribbling into the opposition's half, but then she's got to try and release the balls earlier because I think the opposition is expecting her to get all the way to the D and then try and find a foot.
Emma Povre again acting as the pivot. They are, of course, employing a single pivot, are the Delhi SG Pipers, and she will have a prominent role to play along with Elizabeth Neal, who will be a critical link with the final attacking front, and that's where Navneet Kaur alongside Elizabeth Neal and Emma Povre. This is the troika that could make things happen for the Pipers. But they are showing a lot more enterprise now, and they are pressing higher up on the pitch.
Absolutely, and in the first quarter, their best moments came when Lily Owsley was on the ball. She's on the ball yet again.
Circle entry has been made, brought down, and there is a penalty corner. And now, Delhi SG Pipers have an opportunity to strike back as they secure their first penalty corner. They also have some useful drag flickers, and brought down on that occasion was their number 20.
Lily Owsley again. Excellent work from her. The way that she wove in, it was always creating a situation where the only way to stop her was to stick a stick in there. And that's what the defender from Odisha Warriors did.
And they have gone for a referral now.
That we were talking before that happened.
But it-
Rachel,
Go ahead, Kelly.
I've ordered a penalty corner for a tackle in the circle. The
Kelly.
defending team is saying
Okay, decision coming, thank you. Kelly,
yes.
there is no clear reason to change your decision. There is a stick tackle inside the circle. Therefore, you can restart with a penalty corner and Odisha lose their referral.
Thank you. PC.
And that was the claim. There was no reason, there was no clear evidence to overturn the decision. Was the reckoning of the TV umpire, and as a result, the Delhi SG Pipers will have their penalty corner.
It does seem like, from what the video umpire said, that the referral was actually taken by the Warriors, so they should lose their referral here.
Will ensure that She has the right complement of goal stoppers in front of her. Good, clean hold, but that variation didn't seem to be all that clean. But they do have another opportunity. There is a redux, and there will be take two as Delhi SG Pipers line up for another PC.
Yes, just to explain what went wrong there. To begin with, it wasn't cleanly trapped. We'll come back to that.
Much better trap, and Deepika goes for an almighty swipe, but hasn't yielded the rewards for Delhi SG Pipers, and Warriors will heave a sigh of relief, but that long corner will give an opportunity for Delhi once again to push ahead.
Good defending by the defender at the post, because the goalkeeper was beaten in terms of her angle by Deepika. Ferocious shot towards the left of the goalkeeper, but good organized defending. And just to come back to that original point, the penalty corner was retaken because when it was lofted back, then you have to give 5 meters to the player who's receiving the ball, which wasn't the case. The defender was very close to the body of the Delhi SG Pipers attacker who was looking to trap that ball, hence that penalty corner being re-given.
And that's a remarkable display of experience again by the attacker of the Delhi SG Pipers. That's exactly how you earn a second opportunity. That's exactly how you force the opponent into committing the 5-meter transgression. And Odisha Warriors doing the right thing now, trying to acquire a semblance of calmness now in midfield. The Delhi SG Pipers have been making the play for quite some time now. An opportunity for Baljit Kaur has been a pestilent presence for the Pipers defense along the right channel.
What will perhaps worry SG Pipers just a little bit was that missed trap on that first penalty corner. That's something that they've got to set right in subsequent attempts.
Indeed, and you have to give the likes of Deepika the best opportunity to drag flick. She was the leading goal scorer in the recently concluded Women's Asian Champions Trophy. Has had a great conversion rate as far as the penalty corners are concerned. And you have to give her the best possible opportunity. Both these teams, in fact, boast of some really good penalty corner specialists. And that's a great story for me as well. Deba Deep Grace Eka did retire from international hockey early in 2023. Another penalty corner even as we speak. The Odisha Warriors will now have an opportunity to make it 2-0. Are they going to go upstairs for a referral? Elodie Picard was having a word with Durga Devi. Yes, they are. Yes, they have gone for a referral.
The initial receiver is the defence, therefore you can restart with a free hit to the defence.
Okay.
And Delhi keep their referral.
Okay, thank you.
Now Delhi SG Pipers looking to attack along the right, which is one of the reasons why the Warriors have favoured the left channel as well, because they have been pressing higher up the pitch along the right. But this is good transition. This is excellent first touch passing. An opportunity. Sunilita Topo takes the ball ahead. The ball's still alive. The goal opportunity still did exist, but has been snuffed out eventually. Preeti Dubey could not keep it under possession, but she now continues to stride forward, encircled by 3 Warriors defenders. Well done from Preeti Dubey on that occasion, but eventually it is the Odisha Warriors through Frika Moyes who will take the ball out of danger.
It was actually very good goalkeeping from Jocelyn Bartram on that occasion. Charlotte Wilson was down the left and she had put in a ball across the face of goal with a couple of strikers from SG Pipers waiting for it. Here's another circle entry.
Another opportunity here. No one on goal. Sunilita Topo strikes one off target. The first post was what she was going for. It was a really, really credible opportunity for the 17-year-old. Unfortunately for her and Delhi SG Pipers, that equalizer was so near and yet so far.
Absolutely, it had opened up for her, but there was just a little fraction of space to try and exploit. And look at Deep Grace Ekka.
Right, here's a chance. What they couldn't achieve on the previous occasion, can they do it now? It's a clean hold. Another opportunity. And they have a ricochet going their way. Play on, says the umpire, Kelly Hudson. Still inside the shooting circle. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of stress that the Odisha Warriors defenders were under.
It was a strong pile driver, but it was rather straight at Jocelyn Bertram. Made it a very easy save to begin with. And then the fellow defenders doing well. Deep Greseka with the final deflection which went out from backline.
But even as we speak, Odisha Warriors are mounting an attack, and there is a lot of support for the Odisha Warriors here in Ranchi. Circle entry has been achieved. A number of blue shirts there, but a penalty corner cannot be averted. The goal scorer, the opening goal scorer, she's there in the first batch. Will it go to her? It will go to her. Yibi Jansen doesn't find a way to breach Elodie Picard. Good goalkeeping there. And it's Belgium versus Belgium. And it's the goalkeeper who's got the better of Yibi Jansen on this occasion.
Absolutely. Superstar Yibi Jansen from Netherlands with a good strong drive and going to the left of the goalkeeper, and Elodie Picard just sticking her left glove out and making that save.
Indeed, the FIH Player of the Year for the year 2024. In fact, Yibi Jansen's father would have been more than proud of that save. Ronald Jansen used to be a goalkeeper of some repute himself.
This is definitely going to be tense, and Arun, such is the format here because each team is going to play 6 matches, can't afford to lose.
Circle entry has been achieved. Could not find company there. Preeti Dubey has been very, very effective.
And look at how deep Yibi Jansen was to receive that previous ball right from the heart of defense. That tells you there's a lot of flexibility about the tactics of this Odisha Warriors team.
I like what Sunilita Topo did. Again, tracking all the way down. And we do count down for the end of the opening quarter. And yes, resulted in Odisha Warriors taking a lead by a solitary goal thanks to Yibi Jansen's brilliant drag flick. At halftime, it's Odisha Warriors 1, SG Pipers 0. In the start of this second half, it is Delhi SG Pipers, the team in blue, who will push from left to right, and the Odisha Warriors, the team in orange and bright blue, will push from right to left, and the action is underway in the second half of this engaging fixture. And in the commentary box, this is Arun Venugopal, and I have alongside me Debayan Sen once again. Welcome back.
Absolutely, Arun, and I'm looking forward to what Deepika has to offer in the second half. Just a little subdued in that first half. Couple of opportunities perhaps on PCs.
Here's another opportunity early on in the second period. Neha Goyal has not been able to lay a stick. And once again, it is Lily Owsley who's using her reach to create effect. And can Sunilita Topo again on the left make some trouble for the Warriors defense not to be on this occasion?
It was a good through pass and it was well received by Kanika Sivach on the other side of the field. What she perhaps did was just overplayed that pass, and that's why Neha Goyal, with her forward running momentum, couldn't quite catch up with it and control it. Otherwise, again, it could have been a bright start in this quarter as well for Odisha Warriors, much like the last one.
Good interception here. Another opportunity for Delhi SG Pipers. They have made the circle entry. There is the lone defensive presence there of Ishika Chaudhary. Ishika Chaudhary was the first ever player to be bought at the Hockey India League auctions for the women.
What a moment that must have been for her and particularly for her family, because these are the kind of moments which can transform lives of not just these players out on the pitch, but also everybody associated with them who've been support systems right from their childhood.
Indeed, and Sunilita Topo went for a record price herself, well over the 20 lakh mark, and she did say that one of the minor discomforts of the outcome was the fact that both her brothers were pestering her for gifts. One of them wanted a pair of sports shoes.
As I can assure you, if my sister was to get a contract worth that much, I would ask for more than just shoes, I'm sure.
I agree. Sunilita did get off easily on that occasion. Delhi SG Pipers, in fact, have been a trifle unlucky. They have been making the right moves. They have been employing the full press from time to time.
That's why possession still with the Odisha Warriors, who are looking to settle now into this third quarter.
Odisha Warriors employing the slow build-up, and there's a nice overlap that they have allowed for the Warriors, which has led to the woman on your screen, Sakshi Rana, all of 16, making that overlapping run. And it's Yibi Jansen who has facilitated that. She's almost ensured that she has barricaded the Delhi defense and facilitated Sakshi Rana's run along the left. There is also an opportunity now for Delhi SG Pipers to switch momentum.
A beautiful pass to begin with from Manisha Chauhan, and now Deepika looking to set up another attack. Oh, another missed opportunity by Mumtaz Khan on this occasion.
They will really be kicking themselves, because this was a great opportunity, making that switch at a critical juncture. Odisha Warriors have been living dangerously at the start of this third quarter.
Just perhaps a touch of nerves from Delhi SG Pipers. We alluded to that in the first quarter, but maybe they've not gotten over that just as yet.
Another circle entry has been achieved. To not have the numbers there, Navneet Kaur was outnumbered by the Odisha Warriors defenders, and that's something they have done well. They have defended in clusters, but they have ensured they have not been guilty of getting their feet trapped by an incoming ball. Now again, Emma Povre deployed as a pivot of sorts, trying to find an attacking opportunity. Delhi SG Pipers looking to extricate the ball out of trouble.
Baljeet Kaur was the defender, and she's had a very good game whenever she's dropped deep as well. And she's also helped transition into attack on a few occasions.
Again, going for the aerial, which is not a bad ploy. But they are mindful of the fact that Odisha Warriors have a number of tall defenders. And that's the beauty of playing franchise hockey. You are going to be confronted by a number of players. Here's Neha Goyal now. Inside the circle, she has been brought down. There was a stick interference. And there was Deepika on that occasion, who was brought down. Hasn't yielded a foul though, but this has been good. A sequence of aerials which has resulted in an amazing counter-attack, and she has earned the penalty corner. She knows it, so does the umpire. And this was smart work there. We'll have confirmation as to who the player was.
Yes, once again, Frika Moyes with her pace proving to be quite a handful, this time from the right flank. On previous occasions, she's been running down the left. And a comfortable touch on the foot to Michelle Filet on that occasion, making sure that she wins that penalty corner. Just catching the foot of Baljeet Kaur. Now they've scored from one. They missed out on the second one, which extracted a great save from Elodie Picard. Let's see.
It's a decent injection. Good trap, and Yebi Jansen does it once again. Makes it once and makes it twice. And this is the lightning from the Netherlands that strikes twice. The 25-year-old, the player of the year, as anointed by the FIH, has lived up to her billing.
Perfect placement, because that is an angle which is very difficult for goalkeepers to deal with. Down, low down to the left, and also blitzed past the post player. There was very little that she was the fielder on that post. And this has been really good play from Odisha Warriors on particularly these.
Easier decision to make, as Yebi Jansen makes it 2-0 for Odisha Warriors and herself, and she has come in on the back of a spectacular Olympics as well. She has been electrifying all through 2024, and what a start this has been to the new year.
Yes, top scorer in that gold medal winning campaign in Paris 2024. Also finished 2024 on a high. 4 matches that were played by Netherlands in the month of December as part of the Pro League, and she scored in 3 of them. So somebody in rich goal scoring vein in international hockey will always have a significant impact on this level as well. From here, it's going to be very difficult for Delhi SG Pipers.
And this is where you have to make your penalty corners count, and surprisingly enough, Delhi SG Pipers, despite having the likes of Deepika, have not really made it count, have not really found the kind of conviction that you need in a penalty corner situation. It's not all lost by no stretch of imagination. There are more than 8 minutes left in this quarter, and there is a whole quarter left to be played. So more than 20 minutes left on the clock. And we have seen the teams come back from even bigger goal deficits, but Odisha Warriors will no doubt be buoyed by that start, and they at the start of the tournament have been billed as the team to beat.
Absolutely, and this is what they're showing today. It's a simple case of conversion of chances. When you have those chances, make sure that you try and at least extract a save out of the goalkeeper. However, that will also mean that the midfield will lose out on the spark that it's had in these first 45 minutes or so.
Another the question really is how fluid you are tactically, how equipped you are to make such changes on the fly, because these teams are regimented in their methods. They do, of course, budget for eventuality, but these teams again are set in a number of different combinations, and Owsley again pressing forward might hinder other aspects of their play. But here is again the Delhi SG Pipers through Ishika, another promising young talent who's blistering along the right. She does not have any company, and there was again a slight miscommunication that she did encounter there with Sangeeta Kumari, usually a very, very vibrant presence, a goal poacher.
Yes, just wasn't sure what Ishika was exactly trying to do in terms of a final pass. Just misplacing that, mishitting that, and that summed up thus far this evening for the Delhi SG Pipers. Arun, another aspect I've been looking forward to, and I must confess in the first two goals, we haven't seen too much evidence of it. Because in the men's Hero Hockey India League thus far, every team has a signature celebration. But so far we have seen two very different celebrations from Yibi Janssen. So they seem like more Janssen's personal touch.
Indeed, it's been Janssen all the way, and they have another shot on. They have another shot at the goal as the circle entry was achieved. No penalty corner on this occasion.
It's been a very lively start from Kanika Sewaj. She's been one of the better players in this Odisha Warriors lineup, and really does press the defenders and extracts mistakes just like she's done now.
Yanaka Shopman, expect her to be as hands-on as anyone, and during her tenure as coach of the Indian side, she was as vociferous, as vocal as just about anyone in the dugout, and her instructions though have largely been very clear and concise. And here's another opportunity for the Warriors. Circle entry has been achieved, and another goal. Goal number 3 for the Warriors, and this one has come through open play. They did inch their way past the 0-degree mark, and speaking of signature celebrations, I think they have one now through Baljeet Kaur.
That was excellent work from Baljeet Kaur all the way. A quick 1-2 just before she finished it off with her captain Neha Goyal, and that just landed it at her feet, and all she had to do was just tap it in next to Elodie Picard. She was the one who started the move, and fittingly she's the one who finishes it, just going through the legs of the defender. She'll be quite disappointed with that, but look at that. Yannicka Shopman, she's used to celebrating with the team wearing orange, and that's happening today.
Indeed, and Ranchi has been a happy hunting ground, but also a picture of disappointment for her. It's been bittersweet. She was the coach of the team that won the Women's Asian Champions Trophy in 2023, but she was also the coach that helmed over India's exit from Olympic contention last year. But that's the story of the past as Delhi SG Pipers make a circular tree. An opportunity, can they pull one back? No, not to be. As yet again, Jocelyn Bartram has been on the money.
Absolutely. Good moment there for Delhi SG Pipers, but yet again, no great conviction in terms of their circle entries. And that's been one of the mistakes. Oh, this time there's a chance.
Look to employ the backhander momentarily as we peter down to under 3 minutes in this third quarter. It's been a stunning turnaround really for the Warriors. They did lead by a goal, no doubt, but it was the SG Pipers who began this third quarter with some measure of authority, but all that has changed. It's all ancient history thanks to Yibi Janssen and company, and another bright, blistering run, this time from Dada Sopisal. And it's a pass to Frika Moyes, an opportunity! Goal number 4! They are pumping the goals in, and Ranchi has been awash in the colours of orange and blue, in the colours of the Odisha Warriors, and they are giving the people a real treat, and this one from Frika Moyes adds to that illustrious list.
More Dutch delight, but that goal was completely credit to Manisha Chauhan, or rather Rutuja Pisal. The way that she was running down the left, made a very difficult pass her own and managed to find that inside, and Frika Moyes just getting a little bit of space, and that's all she needed to slot it past Elodie Picard.
For the next couple of weeks, and here's Navneet Kaur looking for some support along the right. Good run past a couple of defenders there. When Preeti Dubey finds herself outnumbered. Has been a recurring feature. Look at the assuredness in the defense, and even The 16-year-old Sakshi has been absolutely immaculate. A number of the bigwigs associated with Indian hockey have been talking her up herself, alongside someone like Ishika, not to be confused with Ishika Chaudhary. But safe to say that the future of Indian women's hockey looks really, really bright.
And there are some big events coming up. There's, of course, a Junior Women's Hockey World Cup not long from now in 2025. Then, of course, the Women's World Cup, FIH Women's World Cup in 2026. But for the moment, 3 quarters played, and it's Odisha Warriors all awash in orange here in Ranchi. They've been the team with the supremacy. 2 goals from Bibi Janssen, 1 from Freakin Moyes, and, of course, Baljeet Kaur also adding her name to the scorers list. And as a result, after 3 quarters of this match, it's currently Odisha Warriors who lead by 4 goals to 0 against Delhi SG Pipers. It's all one-way traffic at the moment. After 3 quarters, it's Delhi SG Pipers 0, Odisha Warriors 4.
Odisha Warriors were concerned, pumping in 3 more goals to add to their first goal in the opening period. Delhi SG Pipers have all of 15 minutes to restore parity in this game, but they are adrift by 4 goals, no less. Do they have it in them to equalize and perhaps achieve victory? But at the moment, it looks like an uphill task.
And an unforced error in defense, because it was a simple pass which should have been received by Emma Puve, but just making a complete meal of that, not anticipating the bounce which came in on that ball from her teammate. Looked like Stephanie de Groot on that occasion. So yet again, a circle entry for Odisha Warriors.
Again, Delhi SG Pipers having to defend deep for the good. You can afford to make those opportunities count. Navneet Kaur is there everywhere, on the left, on the right, but she has not been able to do much for Delhi SG Pipers. Her counterpart, Neha Goyal, in fact, has had the going easy, as she has donned the captain's armband for the Warriors. Another opportunity now. On that occasion, we didn't see too much of her earlier on. Circle entry has been achieved. Can they open the scoring? Deepika usually has a mean backhander. This time went with the forehand. They seek the penalty corner, and we await your company for that game as well. And it marks a remarkable homecoming for Jude Menezes, former shot stopper for India, was part of the team in the Sydney Olympics. Circle entry has been made even as we speak against Sunilita Topo, flattering to deceive as the Warriors take the ball away. They're thinly populated, are the SG Pipers in the back. Neha Goyal now, can she exploit? She's not able to make much of it. Good defending eventually.
Just a little bit of a tangle of sticks, and that will lead to a yellow card. It's a yellow card for number 13 of Delhi SG Pipers, Miri Maroni. And that's because of an ugly tangle that she got into in trying to just take this ball away.
Yes, that's why. Oh, that was an ugly tangle, all right.
Yes, it was good commitment, but just the wrong end of it from Neha Goyal, the captain. Almost getting on the end of that ball, but then a needless little stick clash with Miri Maroni. And what's also happening there is that you can see on the top left of your screens, they are down by a player for 5 minutes. Usually yellow cards given for a duration between 5 minutes to 10 minutes, depending on the severity of the offence. And you also have green cards, which are usually given for just 2 minutes. That's for the lesser offences. So from Delhi SG Pipers' perspective, these next 4 minutes or so, they've got to make the capital of this player advantage that they have.
Indeed. And a period of 5 minutes on the naughty step can prove really calamitous for any side, but considering that they're already 4 goals adrift, they will want to ensure that they clean out any advantage possible. As far as the Warriors are concerned, they will look to exploit this hole over the next 5 minutes. They're already sitting pretty big advantage. Again, good interception. Very smart interception from 17-year-old Sakshi Rana, a teenager who's been making headlines ever since her brilliant performance at the junior nationals a couple of years ago. I remember a game in Divine where Diana scored over 20 goals and she accounted for more than half a dozen of those.
Absolutely, you get some of these lopsided results, but it also offers a glimpse about some of these players who have that willingness to perform.
The most important pair of eyes watching them would be Harendra Singh, the coach of the national side. And given that India have an FIH Pro League to contend with next month, he will be on the lookout for any promising young talent. And that's why he has sounded so very buoyant about the prospect of scouting for some talent over these next couple of weeks. But Delhi SG Pipers looking to finally make a fist of this encounter. And here is their number 23, Kendall Tate. Another opportunity, Navneet Kaur, and a great chance that goes up begging. Was that Sunalita Topo? We will have another look at that. But yet again, a great opportunity goes up begging.
It was just sensational hockey all the way through. Manisha Chauhan with that initial bit of work, getting into the circle, then dropping the defender for dead with that back of the stick pass, the way that she turned her stick around and passed it through to Navneet. And Navneet also did the right thing. She slapped it across the face of goal. Just needed a little tip in, but it was also good defending from the team in orange. In bits and pieces, somebody like an Ishika Chaudhary has also made a good impression in this match, but just not good enough. That's reflected in the scoreline. Delhi SG Pipers, when they go back, they'll talk about the intensity at the start of the match, because that's something which just gave a little bit of a fillip to Odisha Warriors, because from the outset they knew that if they could convert their chances, they had a much better chance of making this a full three-pointer for themselves, which is what it seems will be the case after these next 6 minutes and 10 seconds or so.
Yet again, that drilling slap down the pitch has not been able to breach the Odisha Warriors defense, and Lily Stoffelsma on that occasion doing her bit just before the rolling substitution was employed. An opportunity now for Baljit Kaur. Makes a cross there, but Neha Goyal wasn't able to make the ball on time. But Odisha Warriors could so easily have gone. And that will also have Jude Menezes coaching the Surma side, a goalkeeper in his own right, who stood under the bar for the Indian men's team in the Sydney Olympics, has been associated with the Japanese team, was instrumental in securing for Japan an Olympic spot at this very venue in Ranchi last year at the expense of what was Yannick Shopman's India then. Navneet Kaur, now backhander, opportunity, no deflection from Preeti Dubey up front, and yet another opportunity goes amiss. And as far as the Warriors are concerned, they will just look to amplify the pressure. And, almost as a Freudian slip, some pressure. They have provided a lot of pressure to the viewers in Ranchi, as well as the many thousands watching the action on television and by virtue of mobile apps at home. It's been a stunning display of complete hockey.
And we can assure you that the entertainment is just about getting started. If you've joined us today, then make sure that you join us right through this next 14 days. Final to be played in exactly 2 weeks' time, right here in Ranchi.
So the entry was made briefly by Michelle Filet. Defending deep now, Delhi SG Pipers, they do not have an option. Circle entry was made. Could not take the shot on that occasion. Was Rituja Pissel.
What they've just done for themselves, Odisha Warriors, Arun, especially in that third quarter blitz where they scored 3 goals, has given themselves some breathing room in this match. They can try a few different things. They can try a few different players. And somehow Delhi SG Pipers just not able to get that combination right today.
I think that miss from Ishika pretty much exemplifies why Delhi SG Pipers have found themselves at a deficit. Could not make the ball, looked tired and deflated, physically and morally as well. They cannot afford to let their chin drop, because they will face the same opponent one more time in this competition. That is the nature of the format. You have to play each other twice. Each team will play 6 games. Victory will because it will eventually manifest in a shootout, and the team winning the shootout will earn a shootout bonus, a 1-point shootout bonus. Seen a lot of these shootouts in the men's section. Another circle entry, goes to the backhander. This time does test the goalkeeper, but again stopped effectively by Jocelyn Bartram, who whenever she has been pressed into service has done a great job.
Yes, in these closing stages, it's been slightly better in terms of some of the attacking play from Delhi SG Pipers. And they have won for themselves a penalty corner. But before that, we'll take a look at what exactly happened there. Fourth penalty corner for Delhi SG Pipers. Can they make the most of this now?
And with a little under 2 minutes, you have to imagine that Warriors have this covered, have this under control. But like you mentioned a little while earlier, Delhi SG Pipers will want to take something from this fixture. And a goal, even in the dying moments, a goal or two, will give them a lot of hope, will instill them a lot of confidence going forward. But Jocelyn Bartram has a job to do, and Pouvre will be the designated injector. Oh, that was a very clumsy halt. It was a fault in the halt.
And it's the second time it's happened in this match. Their very first one was also a miss, and what looks like their last penalty corner has also been missed as a trap. So that's something that they will have to work on, and to just amplify that further, as the ball fell to Mumtaz, it also went off her foot. So that allowed a comfortable free hit to go the other way.
Another penalty corner this time for the Delhi SG Pipers. And the Pipers, in fact, have been let down by their PCs. That's been the reality of things, and that's where a clear difference, a clear gulf has ensued between the two sides.
Good to see Deepika. Her intensity has been quite high in this particular quarter. That's something that will stand them in good stead in future fixtures. You were talking about the return fixture. That takes place on the 23rd of January. Just 3 days off from the final. Who knows where these two teams will be in terms of where they're standing on the points table. But at the moment, Odisha Warriors will be comfortably on top unless something remarkable happens tomorrow between Shrachi Tigers, Bengal Tigers and Surma.
They have Deepika in the first battery. It will be Deepika who goes for the goal. Good track flick on that occasion. Again testing the goalkeeper. But Jocelyn Bartram did use her kickers to good effect. Did thrust out her left kicker. But I like the intent from SG Pipers. There is also another efficient drag flicker in Manisha Chauhan, who has been underutilized.
Yes, this time it was Deepika looking to go to the left, but before Bartram could get there, that was good stick work from Ishika Chaudhary. Just capping what has been a good evening for her as a defensive player whenever she's been asked to step up to that role for the Odisha Warriors.
Divine credit also overall to the rushers of Odisha Warriors when it comes to penalty corners. We have spoken about how the Pipers have been left wanting, and a lot of that has also been due to the duress applied by the Pipers PC defense, and that's something that you work on.
And in fact, overall today has been a comprehensive performance. It's reflected in the scoreline, and they'll be happy they've also got 2 field goals to go with the penalty corners. Here's a chance perhaps for a 5th.
A thinly populated SG Piper defense, but has done very well on that occasion, has Emma Pouvre. She was one of the 2 defenders, and that will be that as far as this opening fixture of the Women's Hockey India League is concerned. It is the Odisha Warriors that have notched up a convincing, a thumping 4-0 victory over the Delhi SG Pipers in what has been an absolute mauling, and some they had the better by way of penalty corners. They had better circle penetrations, conversions, although the numbers here might not exactly exemplify that. Delhi SG Pipers did in fact give a good account of themselves in pockets, but that wasn't to be enough as Odisha Warriors opened their account in the second quarter, but really pumped home the advantage in quarter 3 and finished the game 4-0